Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Life Meets Sherwin. Welcome back to Throwbacks. I appreciate it. I'm your host, Sherwin, and let's see what we got today. So, I wanted to do this show because my thinking was I told him about the street turmoil that I went through and all that. So let's talk about the things that I encountered in the workplace, right? So they go, oh, he ain't never tried to get no job or nothing like that, to hold no job down. This guy crying, woe is me, whoop-de whoop 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 whoop. Oh, one thing I want to say. How I was saying about black men in America, I see that today the cops got cleared of those charges in Sacramento. And whether right or wrong or whatever, it's an undeniable fact that it's very easy to justify killing a black man in America. No matter how rich they are, whatever they have, if you a black man, all they gotta do is throw a couple of stereotypes out there, a couple of words or whatever, find something in your past, and they can justify killing you. Black men. Very easy. I ain't saying they can't do it to everybody else. I'm just saying for black men, it's very easy to do that. Very easy. So, all right, let's go to the Dizzy Coca-Cola Club, right? So, I get the Dizzy Coca-Cola Club. When I get there, it's two chefs over me. I'm the line cook. So even though I was training at the Ritz-Carlton, I'm going to get back to the Ritz-Carlton later. I wanted to start off with this one because this one is about career, a black man, and getting paid and all of this stuff. It's all in the story right here. So check it out. So I'm working at Dizzy's. I come in at hourly salary. The sous chef over me gets fired for grabbing a girl hand or something like that. He gets fired. So I take up being sous chef. Now, as a sous chef, I'm doing just about everything. I'm expediting. If you don't know what that means, that's the taking the plates off the counter and making sure they good and sending them out. I'm cooking. I could do all of the stations, whatever, right? The guy over me is making $62,000. They finally kicked him out. I was making $43,000 a year. He was making $62,000 a year as the executive chef. They kicked him out in September. They told me, and I quote, Sherwin, take care of the restaurant for us, run it for us, and then after the new year and get through the holidays and everything, and we'll talk about your money and your pay and everything like that. All right? September, right? Boom. I go through, I'm doing my thing. Shout out to you know, and it's all love. It's all love. Shout out to Dizzy Coca-Cola Club because some of my people still there. I fucks with them. So, I met Wynton Marsalis. I even made banana pudding for him. In the kitchen, standing up. Winston come in. Winston, he come in and standing right there. And I quote when he had the banana pudding. Man, you make a nigga want to marry you. That's what he said to me. So I'm doing a good job. Everybody liking the vibe, everything. I'm doing a good job. After the holidays, when the big cheese come down to sit down to talk to me, the first thing out his mouth was he don't like the fact I be high-fiving people in the kitchen. I'm not bullshitting you, y'all. I'm not bullshitting you. I'm meeting Angela Bassett, Lawrence Fishburne, Courtney Vance, the lieutenant from Law and Order. I'm going out there, I'm talking with all these people. All these people. I'm dealing with all these people. Me, they ain't nowhere around. I'm doing this from September to fucking February. Come to sit down in February, first thing out his mouth is you be high-fiving people in the room, in the kitchen, and we need to talk about some of the things that you be doing. So I said, you mean to tell me all this time, and that's what you talking about? You want to talk about my behavior? Not the fact that I'm cool with everybody and everything and I'm doing my job and it ain't no problems and I ain't doing nothing wrong, but I ain't acting like he want me to act. So of course I don't get no money. Of course I don't get no back pay money for doing the job that I was supposed to do. And then they wonder why I quit. Fuck you. Word up. That's one. That's one. Because I'm doing a job for 4 months at $20,000 less than the previous guy. And even if you don't want to give me no promotion or nothing, I don't get nothing? Criticism? Ritz-Carlton Hotel. We go another one. Ritz-Carlton Hotel. So I get there and first you got to deal with the whole because black chefs are not good at culinary arts and we're not, all we know how to do is make collard greens and fried chicken and all that. That's all we could do. So they don't want to put you in the nighttime, in the fancy, in the fine dining restaurant and all of this. They don't want to do it. They probably still like that. You know, when you in the shit, it's different. You talking from outside, the shit is different. When you in the shit, it is what it is. And this is a fact. Black people got to work hard to be respected as a culinarian in the little fake-ass French cuisine shit they got going on and all that shit. It's just what it is. So, I get in there and I bust my ass from salad dude, knowing all of the stations in the daytime and stuff, to now they put me on the nighttime. So they put me on the nighttime. And shout out to John Luke. John Luke was French. He was rough. He throw bread at you, Cherie. Why is my bread moldy over here? John Luke was crazy. They got rid of John Luke. He tried to come out. I think he was yelling at somebody with a knife or something one day, talking like chefs be crazy for real. So, but anyway, John Luke was cool. But I get in there and I prove myself and I get on the night shift. And so now I'm training and I'm expediting and all of that stuff. I'm doing all of that stuff now, right? Excuse me. Let me turn this down. I'm expediting, I'm doing all of that. I'm even training the sous chefs that's coming in on how to expedite and all of that type of stuff, right? So, Chef John Luke leave, the white French chef, and then in come the black French chef, Chef Eve. So you know I'm geeked. I'm like, word, I got a black chef. It's popping now. It's all good. So, you know, I'm under his wing, kind of like he gonna show me the ropes. All right, so cool. So one day we get to talking, and I say, yeah, you know, word, I just wanted to say thanks. It's great working under a black chef. Whoop, 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 whoop. He looked at me like I spit on him and said, I am not black, I'm French. I got a brother lighter than you, with lighter eyes than you, lighter hair than you and all that. Huh? I'm French, I'm French. Alright, so you know, in my book, he dead right now. That's a fact. In my book, you dead right now. So, how I'm going to not keep that on my face? You just said this fuckboy shit, so what, I supposed to be like this when I see you? I can't. I can't be like that when I see you. I'm still coming in doing my work. So, but now I'm a problem now. Because I ain't smiling and tap dancing like I said in one of my previous videos. Because I ain't coming in and acting in a way to make you feel comfortable. Even though what you said made me feel uncomfortable, I ain't want to fuck with you no more. But it's all good. So now we moving forward, right? I'm still busting my ass. I still got a grits burn now on my hand from that joint. And then killing myself for that joint, right? Then this This gay guy. Because I'm in Atlanta. ATL, gay TL, the hotbed of the freaky bullshit, right? So I'm in Atlanta, right? And I'm telling these stories so y'all will know for real, that I'm serious, I ain't bullshitting. And so I'm going to give it up. This is how it happened, right? So, right, Jig know. My nigga Jig know. And, so I'm in the thing and I got a pan with a bunch of hot shit in it. And this nigga come by and rub the back of my neck like this on some straight shit in the kitchen while I got the pan. And so I'm like, and so I put the shit down and I go take about 10 steps after him because I was gonna fuck him up. And I stopped and caught myself like, you can't beat this nigga down in here, Sean. You can't. And I was shaking. You know you gonna put, I'm gonna fuck him up. I go to the black Jamaican chef. What's the name? What's the dude name? I forget his name. I go to the black Jamaican chef. Hey, yo, chef. If that motherfucker touch me again, man, word up. I'm gonna fucking bury him up in this piece, man. Word up. Talk to him, man. Do that HR shit, whatever you gotta do or whatever. The motherfucking, so this shit don't happen no more, right? So after he finished laughing at a nigga, right? And I'm ready to fuck him up too. But it's all good. Because they don't know where I come from, right? Because remember, I got to put that shit away. They want me to put that shit away so they feel comfortable. So, all right. So y'all think I'm with the fuck shit. All right, cool. Yo, chef, word up, man. Do something about it. So he go down to HR and tell HR, who happens to be a 6'2", 300-pound lesbian. So you know when I go in there and sit down and talk to her, she ain't really, she like, oh, you sure you ain't do nothing? You sure you ain't like it? Well, I maybe do, I look into it and this and this and this and that. I was a problem, cause I'm not with that fuck shit down there that's going on in Atlanta, so I'm a problem. What you mean you ain't with no man rubbing on you? Pretty much what she said. I want to punch her in the face now. So, all right, cool. And the funny shit is, they ended up firing the same motherfucker because he ended up getting caught stealing computer. He got caught stealing laptops out the side door at night. So they fired him. See? Character, right? Character. It's about character. So now enter Chef Eve. He pulled me in the office one day after all this. Well, you know, Sharon, you've been really, really negative lately in all this and this and this and that, which was a lie. Know how it was a lie? Because I had just got, you know, with my disability, my arm was messing up and my back, so I had just got a little bit of money from the Army. So I was feeling good. Yeah, I might have been acting a little more arrogant or cocky, but shit, everybody else walk around here. Here go another story. In the same Ritz-Carlton hotel. So you got all the chefs from all over the place, cooks and everybody walking around, nice skills, they confident, know what they doing, right? So you know, after I know what I'm doing, shit, I'm good too, right? I had a sister ask me, why you walk around here like that? Time out, sister. All these people walking in here and walking around confident and good and sure about themselves and everything, and you asking me why I'm walking around cocky and arrogant? Come on, man, you killing me right now. You killing me right now. And she was a stripper, killing me right now. I just wasn't. So that's what I'm saying, yo. It's like they be wanting the black man to conform all the time. So this is what happened, ended up with the story. So one day I'm riding to work. Word. My son, they know, Mom, they know. I'm riding to work, and on the way to work, I decided to quit. Word up. Fuck y'all. On a Friday, when y'all busy and everything, yeah, that's why I'm fuck y'all. Because you know why? Because that's how they do us. That's how they, when they ready to get rid of you, don't they do you in the worst fucking way? They do you in the fuck, they don't care. So yeah, I walked in, walked upstairs, got my toolbox, and walked to the door. One of the chefs, hey, you, where you going? You're not coming, you're not staying? I'm out. I'm done. And people would turn around and be, yo, the fuck is you doing? Quit a job at the Ritz-Carlton. What are you doing? You quit the job at the Disney? Yo, it's like, yo, why a black man gotta take that bullshit to conform? Why? When I got the experience and I know what I know and I got a college degree and I'm good and I work hard, why I gotta put up with that shit? Why? Because I'm black. I'm a black man. Period. That's what it is. That's what it is. Oh, let's talk about Harris Teeter, right? Let's talk about Harris Teeter, because that's here in North Carolina. Now, y'all heard I got them 2 executive chef jobs, right? So I come down here to work in a supermarket, and if I was a black man, they could say whatever they want. If I was a black man, I'd have came in the store making $13.50 an hour, right? I come in the store making $8.50 an hour, and I gotta prove myself to be in the manager program, the MBP or the MDP, whatever program they is for the assistant managers, right? Boom. So I get in there, fuck it, do what I gotta do, whatever. At the time, child support killing me. My check looking like $100 a month, a week and shit. My check is looking crazy. This $8.50 shit. I don't even know. This shit is killing me. So they say after 3 months, you could get promoted, right? So all right, cool. 3 months, fuck it. I waited out. 3 months come, I put in, and they deny me, right? Look why they denied me. Look why they denied me. When you go and do your sign up and join Harris Teeter, you do your online CBT training, right? Little computer training. So one test, I opened it and didn't finish it. Didn't even start taking it. Was like, I closed it back. But by doing that, I failed. And by doing that, when they talked to me about it, I didn't think that was, they said that was a write-up technically. Before I even started, I got written up. I can't make this shit up. Before I started and was on the floor, I got written up. But they'll say technically you was started because you was on the CBT, you was doing the thing. But I digress. So instead of 3 months in November getting in, I gotta wait till March now. So when March come, I still don't get no crazy bump. You get paid on what you get paid on or whatever, right? So, okay, cool. So now, after 2.5 years, I'm not bullshitting y'all. After almost 2.5 years, I finally pressed, like, yo, I done been on, at the time I done been on what? I think, Roy, about 15 store manager interviews? I mean, the deli department manager, how many? 15? Easily. Some people I done seen 2 or 3 times. Nobody promoting me. They promoting all this other crazy shit and shit like that, right? So, after I pressed the little bald head specialist guy, I forget his name, it don't even matter. After I pressed him, he said, oh, what'd he say? I said, yo, what I gotta do around here to get promoted, right? Cause I'm seeing all this other shit. Cause you know, I didn't think that you had to do that. I'm thinking that, yo, they gonna see the work and they gonna go off the work. Nah, you gotta play the game, you gotta play the politics. All right, whatever. That's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be. Yo, what I gotta do to get promoted around here, man? Who I need to talk to, man? Who holding me back? What is it that y'all not seeing? What I need to do? This is what I tell them. I'm telling them right there on the floor. Oh, it wasn't me. It was the other guy and whoop, 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 tap dancing. Okay, cool. This had to be Thursday. On my word, Tuesday, they called me to offer me a position. Now, after they offer me the position, I get in there, and they have this position that's called a chef manager, right? I'm a chef. I got tons of experience. I should really be able to get a nice salary from them, right? So they offer me the job. All right, I'm gonna take it. We gonna give you 19, man. We gonna try to give you 19. I ended up with 16. 16 hour, right? Now, they say it don't matter, but then now, the previous chef manager prior to me was making $20 an hour. Now, so the first promotion I get, the first raise is like a little 50-cent raise. So I think I was at $6.50 or whatever like that. I'm $16.50, right? After a couple of months. But when I get in there, right, they was doing this thing called a prime rib Thursdays. And on my Facebook page, y'all see the prime ribs. So I'm giving it up funky. We giving it up funky today. So prime rib sales went from what, 80 a week, 90 dinners a week, to one day I did 525 dinners. I was averaging 350. The line used to be out the door around the block. They coming when the big cheeses from Harris Teeter coming from outside. They coming in, they want to see me, they taking pictures. They got me on their Harris Teeter website and all that. But they still lowball me though. Remember that, y'all. They still lowball me. Now I'm generating money for them. I'm making, just on prime rib sales alone, we making between $13,000 to $20,000 a month, just on prime rib sales alone. But that's bringing more customers in and all of that, right? So boom. So I asked for a raise, right? Asked for a raise after all of that, beginning of the year. I think I was making $17 an hour. Asked for a raise, right? Oh, we gonna try to get you this, we gonna try to get you that, right? He came back with $1, right? And so peep it, right? So the big cheese that had to sign off on giving me this grandioso dollar, right? This big pay increase, right? He gave me the dollar, right? So on the day of a big inspection, we got the inspection going on out there, whatever in case, and they walking through, doing the dog and pony show as we call it and shit. And then so he gonna say to me, gosh, give a guy a raise. You think he'd at least say thank you? What? I can't say that here, Sherm. You can't say that here, Sherm. You can't say that here. Yeah, oh, okay. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. So yeah. And then I had to work with, and then so they wonder why you need a blunt. They wonder why you need a blunt. What the fuck? And so let's get to the reason why. This is the real reason why I ended up leaving. Despite all of the bullshit that they done did to me and all of that shit, whatever, you know what I mean? Because they wouldn't have did a white man like that. They wouldn't have. They wouldn't have done him like that. I would have been promoted to, I would have been a co-manager, so MDP or whatever the case may be. I'd have been promoted easily. But, so now when they get their little bonus checks out, they want to drug test you. And people know. They wanted so they could catch you and not have to give you the bonus check. Now, on top of the prime rib sales, I'm the caterer for the district. So anytime somebody fly in from anywhere, they call me the caterer. So now they paying somebody $1,700 or whatever the case they paying them right now. I was doing for free. Because I worked for them at Harris Teeter. And doing it cool. And I felt like, one, I shouldn't have been no hourly guy. I should have been salary. Know why I should have been salary? Because when it's time for me to perform, I'm performing at a crazy high level. And why should I be getting drug tested? If I want to smoke weed, why should I get drug tested? They coming to test like I'm motherfucking selling crack. I'm smoking crack. I'm here stealing all of this shit. Nigga, I'm minding my business, doing a good job for y'all, and y'all still fucking with me. So yeah, I came back to get my motherfucking bonus check. My $1,900 bonus check that I work hard for and motherfucking quit, walk out. You goddamn right. You goddamn right. Word. Motherfuckers act like black men is the only man that's not allowed to be confident, sure, have some character, have some morals, have some shit that he just won't fucking tolerate. For real, for real. Meals on Wheels. I got another one. Meals on Wheels. Yeah, I'm gonna do so I ain't doing street stories today. I'm doing other stories today. So yeah, so we got Meals on Wheels, right? This is the Meals on Wheels in New York City. Right there on, excuse me. Right there on Fulton between Clinton and Washington, down there, Franklin. It's right on there. It's the Senior Citizen Center. So, I come back from, I think I was in Atlanta. I get back to New York. I get the job there. Boom. They put me on breakfast, right? Coming in, making grits, put some turkey bacon in the oven, and make some coffee. I think that was it. They was getting either grits, oatmeal, some turkey bacon. You wasn't giving them no eggs and nothing like that. That's it, right? So, on the day when I do the oatmeal, I take a couple of apples out, peel them, dice them up, cinnamon, put them in there, right? Seniors coming through, oh man, yo, that was great. Thank you, man. Nobody don't never do no extra stuff for us around here. You know that was gonna lead to a problem as soon as he said that, right? So, they come to me with, yo, what you doing in the morning? What you mean what I'm doing? You know, all the grits got, the oatmeal got ate up. Yo, well, when you do that, you making it where they expect us to do that too. Okay. All right, cool. So, they moved me off of doing breakfast because, you know, they didn't want to deal with that, right? So, now they got me cooking the dinner. So, how I work is you'll cook the dinner, you'll cook lunch, and then you'll package 200 and some change up. And then the seniors would come in and sit down in the senior citizen center, and they would eat. So I seen a dude one day. I'm telling you, y'all, that I'm not making all this stuff up. I'm telling you, I'm not making this stuff up. He had a big silver pot, sauce in it, cooking, bubbling. He take that big long roll of ground beef. That joint you see, them big long joints like this, dump the whole thing in the sauce and start stirring it. I say, yo, what are you doing, man? The heat from the sauce gonna cook it. I'm not lying. This is what he said to me. This is what he said to me. The heat from the sauce gonna cook it. So you know I ain't gonna never eat nothing he cook again in my life. And I want to motherfucking put a sticky note up on the motherfucking food to send out to the seniors, right? So that's one. That's one. So the second one was the aluminum pans that you got. The aluminum sheet trays and shit you put in the oven with the chicken or fish on it or whatever. He got them joints, and at the time they didn't have the proper sink like they were supposed to have or whatever, right? So he put in the pans and filling the water up here, bleach water. And he pouring bleach